Hey, JC here at JC's Comics and More, your pop culture superstore with Chuck and Joel. Running a little late, in fact, very late today. Just got off the phone about 3 hours talking to somebody about some comics business type stuff. I can't go into much more detail than that, but something big might be happening. But wearing a Void Vader shirt today. You've never heard of Void Vader? Well, you should. They're a band out of L.A. A friend of mine, Eric, and some of his other bandmates are part of it. Very cool band if you're into metal and that type of band. Void Vader. Look them up online and tell them JC sent you. Got 5 boxes to count out. Got a 52-pound box here. So we'll see if we can get these things counted out quickly. Like I said, I apologize running late. Had stuff that unfortunately took had to take priority. So what we have here, a lot of comics coming out. And of course, you got free comic book day on Saturday. So let's see how quickly we can get these funny books counted out. First thing, this is Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider, issue number 8. So the Battle Lines are doing Battle Lines covers again. You got the Green Goblin. So we've got a few of those. I only got a few of those orders, so not going to be many copies to be had. I'm trying to order a lot less on those, and I'm going to be ordering a lot less on probably a lot more Marvel items. I see Marvel's going back doing a 5th printing on Immortal Hulk number 5, and they're doing an insanely stupid 1 in 25 variant on that. There's enough of us retailers that are stupid enough to order 25 of the Immortal Hulk number 16s, which people just did not want. I wasted money. I'm not wasting more money on those. Other retailers out there, I beg you, if you're listening, do not support Marvel. Give them the number one. Show them that they're number one. You know what number one I'm talking about. Show them that they're number one. I'm tired of this. They're drunk on movie money. They're doing meth, and they're doing crack, and they're doing all sorts of other drugs. They're stupid. They're going to run this industry into the ground and into the grave. DC should be commended for what they're doing. Speaking of DC, we got Young Justice number 5. That's the variant cover on that. DC cares about this industry. Marvel does not care about this industry. Disney's a drunk mouse. We've got The Green Lantern number 7. That's the cover A on that. Disney was smart. At the end of the year, every retailer in this country would get a check for like $10,000 as a thank you. Hey, retailers, thanks for helping us make billions. Thanks for helping making us billions. And guess what? That money, they can write that off as goodwill. What a hell of a thing. Get a check at the end of the year for $10,000 saying, hey, thanks for helping us make billions. And speaking of, we got a free preview of the Star Wars, so we'll be giving some of these away, and then hopefully maybe giving some away on Free Comic Book Day also. But yeah, I'm on a tirade with Marvel right now. I'm going to do whatever it takes to order less Marvels. I am just this just burns me up. I knew if they did that 1 in 25 for that number 16, it was just going to open up the floodgates. What's next? A 1 in 500 for a second printing? Oops, I shouldn't have said it now. Now I've done it. We've got Spencer and Locke number 2. This is number 2, issue 1. I've not had a chance to read this, but somebody told me that it's like Calvin and Hobbes, I think, on crack, as if they're older. So I'm going to read this and see exactly what this is about. And that is cover C. Got Sonic the Hedgehog annual. This is cover A on that. And again, I'm sorry if I'm kind of like on a big tirade with Marvel, but man, you have somebody screw with your livelihood that way. See how you feel. Deathstroke number 43. This is cover B. I'm going to see that Mr. Matthew gets his copy, because he asked me to set a copy aside for you. So there you go, Matthew. And thanks for the heads up on letting me know about Marvel and their insane. They got brain worms going through their head right now. Star Wars number 65. It's a regular cover. We got more of those Star Wars giveaways. Giant Days number 30 or number 50. It's set aside for a customer, one of my pull customers. We've got From Hell. Issue 5. This is a reprint. Had somebody that was ordering some and they've disappeared off the face of the earth. See, we got Punisher. Punisher Battle Lines. This is number 11. Look at that Punisher cover. Very cool Punisher cover. Did not order many of those though. We got Female Furies. A Walt Simonson cover. This is issue 4 in a 6-issue series. This is why DC is better than Marvel. See this right here? Tells you it's a 6-issue miniseries. If it was a Marvel, here's what you'd have. Nothing. Marvel's afraid to let you know how many issues it is. And then also, you know how many covers is on this book? Take a guess. If this was a Marvel, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 covers. This is the only cover. DC could put out 2 covers if they wanted to, but they realize the industry is better by not expecting the retailers, us retailers, to order more than what we want, and to expect you, the fans, to order more than what you want. That being said, of course, Age of the Villains is in there, and they do have regular covers, and they got 1 and 100s, 250s, and 1 and 500s. But then again, it's only a 25-cent book. It's not a $6 book. It's not a $9.99 book like Marvel's done. They've done 1 and 1,000, 1 and $2,000 or 1 and 2,000 variants on $10 comics. If those shops aren't out of business yet, they should thank their lucky stars. But this is why DC is better than Marvel. And in case you're wondering, I'm somebody that grew up loving Marvel comics. I'm a child of Marvel from the 60s, 70s, 80s, but Marvel is no longer the company I loved. It, unfortunately, it died long before Stan died. Devil Within number 4, it's set aside for a customer. And here we have, and again, they've got 3 different covers on DCeased, but guess what? I could order whatever quantities. If these are Marvel books, he'd be like, no, wait a second, you have to order this many copies of this previous issue. We're going to make you order 300%, then you can buy whatever you want of these. Take a quick look at this. Boy. Look, ad for Flash Year 1. Can't wait to read that. Uh-oh. Bad stuff is happening. Oh, God, he just ate his brains. Oh, you thought he had Wheaties, but it's not Wheaties. It's a breakfast of champions, that's for sure, though. Going to have to see if I can reorder some copies of this tomorrow morning. So take off on the It cover, of course. Want to make sure I've got enough copies for when Free Comic Book Day shows up. Hey, everybody, what's this book? We'll come back to it later. See if, write in the comments. Tell me what do you think that title is? Here's one of the few things Marvel is doing correct these days. They're dollar comics. I wish DC would do dollar comics. This is one of the few things Marvel is doing right. One of the few things. And this is from somebody, I've been doing this for almost 34 years. So, believe you me, I know what I'm doing. Snap Flash Hustle number 3. So, it's 2 black masks. So this is the week that all black mask comics come out. Age of X-Man, Prisoner X number 3. Not many copies ordered. Make sure one's set aside for one of my regulars. Here we've got Star Wars number 65, Greatest Moments variant, 13 of 36. A more civilized weapon. Adventures of the Super Sons number 10. Again, look. This is why DC is better than Marvel. Tells you it's a 12-issue maxi series, so you can budget appropriately. These are probably going to be in demand. This is War of the Realms number 3. This is another one of the 70s van art covers. Again, a Black Mask comic. Like I said, they've released all their comics the same week. Black Mask, quit doing that. I'd probably order more than just copies I have for my polls if you didn't ship them all the same week. But you guys are idiots. Whoever's running your company doesn't know what they're doing. Fire them. Fire them now. Change the locks on the doors. Please. You got idiots running your company. Nobody has Control 1. Both these copies are set aside for somebody. There's no shelf copies. I refuse to have shelf copies for a company that releases all their product the same week. I'm making my money, and I'm not risking any more. Got Major X number 3. A bad Rob Liefeld. Well, actually, that's a good Rob Liefeld cover. One might not think so, but that's actually a good Rob Liefeld cover. And actually good artwork on the inside because it's not Rob Liefeld. Actually, it's Wolf's Portasio. Wow, this is better artwork than Wolf's in the Wild. Man, I would have never imagined that was Wolf's Portasio. It's actually really good. I'm shocked. But I did not order many copies of Major X. I cut my orders way back with issue 3. Here we've got issue 2 of Obey Me. And both these copies are set aside for pool customers. Here's something people are going to be excited about. First issue of the new Batman Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 3. Cover B. Covers by Kevin Eastman. The great Kevin Eastman. See how quickly we can get through this box, so then we can move on to the next box. I'm trying not to go on a rant, but boy, that Marvel thing has me hot under the collar. Here we have Star Wars Age of Rebellion. This is the concept art for Han Solo. Ham Salad. Young Justice, issue 5. This is the regular A cover for Young Justice. This is the B cover for Sonic. Make sure one of the A covers gets set aside for one of my Sonic customers. This is from IDW and Marvel. Marvel Action Avengers number 3 or number 4. A great book for all ages of kids. So you don't have to worry about stuff being in there that your younger child might not like. This reprints Avengers number 123. Make sure a copy of that gets set aside for a customer. Here's Champions number 5. This is the Battle Lines cover. Vision. Got 3 copies because Champions does not sell very well. It needs to be canceled. People might not want to hear that, but you need to cancel books that don't sell. Here's the variant. I think that's the 1 in 25 editions for Savage Avengers 1. Okay, we've got Grumble, new issue of Grumble, which brings me back to, do you know what this book is? It's also published by the same company that did Grumble. Oh, it's Hillbilly, because you can tell because the logo's at the top. Hey, Eric Powell, aren't you smart enough for this? You should be damn lucky I'm not going to be out at the Diamond Las Vegas sales conference, because I would be tearing you a new one on this. Justice League number 23, that's the B cover. War of the Realms, Strike Force. This is cover A, the Dark Elf Realm. Again, did not order very many of those. So if you want them, you better be here soon. I will try to reorder them, but not guaranteed I'll get them. Got the new issue of Punchline. Got the new Marvel Tales Avengers. This is a reprint book. This is a $8 comic, and believe it or not, Marvel has 1 in 50 variants on this. Really, on an $8 reprint, 1 in 50 variants. Again, this is why Marvel is not as good as DC. Amazing Spider-Man number 20 HU. They should just keep the number going. This should be like number 25. But the Greg Land cover focuses on the Vulture. Hopefully it's a good title. But Nick Spencer, I am so sick of these writers killing off these old classic characters. Quit killing characters off. Quit killing characters off. Please. Could you do that? That's lazy writing. That's lazy writing on you. Here's Ms. Marvel. Look at that great costume she's wearing. The Warbird costume. Brie Larson didn't want to wear this costume. She thought it was an embarrassment. But if you look online, you can see pictures of Brie Larson in negligee. She has no problem wearing that, but she insults the comics characters by not wanting to wear traditional costumes. That was designed by the great Dave Cockrum. The great Dave Cockrum is more of a great person than you'll ever be, Brie Larson. It's a reprint of Star Wars number 50. And this is $3.99. So you get the entire reprint. So, as it was back then, of course, the price wasn't $3.99. DCeased. Blank covers, so you can have your favorite artist put zombie pictures on here. What would be cool to have one artist do a zombie picture of another artist do a zombie picture, and have all kinds of artists do their zombie DC characters in there. Perhaps have them eating Marvel characters. And that's what made them diseased by eating Marvel characters. Okay, I am sorry to report that I said this was a 1 in 25 because I found this by itself, but I forgot. People at Diamond need to be micromanaged. Maybe it is a 1 in 25. I got 2 copies, so maybe that's what it is. Maybe I bought enough 50 copies, so maybe I have a 1 in 50 in there. Got the Nikolai Volkoff, the new issue number 3. Look, issue 3 of 3. Marvel wouldn't just have issue 3. And you'd be like, is there an issue 4? You wouldn't know. So, it makes Antarctic Press a better company than Marvel. But this is being held for a customer. He's going to be very happy. Dragon's Blood number 1 from Zenoscope. Cover C, that's for a customer. Red Sonja, issue number 4. This is cover B. I've got to have more copies. I ordered more than 1 copy of that. So micromanaged Diamond person. Maybe it's in another box. War of the Realms number 3. Battle Lines cover. You got that right there. You got Gogar, issue number 1 from Image. I'm looking forward to reading this. I think it's going to be a cool maybe D&D type book. So make sure to set a copy of that aside for myself. And that's it for this box. We're going to pause this very quickly. Okay, we're back. Let's get this thing done. I spent too much time rambling on that last one. But really angers me when companies do the type of stuff that they're doing to ruin my livelihood. You've got other companies trying to do the best that they can do to help the livelihood of what I do, and they mess with your ability to be able to enjoy these comics. Here we've got Old Man Logan. Actually, they're smart. They do have on here, but there's so many of their miniseries they do not. So this is issue number 7. I'm sure once Old Man Logan is over with, we will get a brand new Wolverine series. Finally, issue number 4. This is a Louis Royal cover. Tarna from the Heavy Metal movie. This is cover A. This book is late. You think it was done by Gary Frank. Speaking of another late comic, this is issue number 5 of Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. You've got You've got the issue number 5. This is a photo cover. And to pause real quick, I've got a phone. Okay, we're back. This is cover A of DCeased. So we just gotta find the cover B yet. I'm looking at Dragon's Blood, I'm looking at Star Wars, I'm looking at Savage Avengers in these boxes. I'm looking at My Little Pony. So, what better way to follow up DCeased with a copy, cover A of My Little Pony number 17. There you go. That's the end of everything that there is. Got Dragon's Blood. This is cover D. This is by Xenoscope. We might as well pull this one out. This is cover E of Dragon's Blood. New Terry Moore, 5 years, number 1. Make sure a copy of that gets set aside for a customer. New Fallen World from Valiant. So we got the new Transformers, issue number 4. This is cover B. One of those copies gets set aside for a customer. This is cover B of the Green Lantern number 7. Take that aside. I see the cover A of the Champions, Return of Cyclops, but it's not boy Cyclops, it's man Cyclops. It's Man-Clops. And he doesn't really care what the Champions think of him in their political agenda. Because he's a mutant. He's got his own political agenda. Try being a mutant sometimes. Make sure a copy of that gets set aside for a customer. New Avatar. This is cover A on Avatar. Here we have the very cool Amanda Connor cover on Red Sonja. Look at that. That's a beautiful cover there. Copy that gets set aside for one of my customers. Here we have Han Solo. This is the cover A on Han Solo. Terry Dotson cover. Look at that beautiful cover there. Make sure a couple of those copies get set aside for some of my customers. Black Hammer number 45. So, again, make sure a copy that gets set aside. Here we got Savage Avengers. Thankfully, these boxes aren't too tore up. So, Savage Avengers 1, is this an ongoing or a miniseries? We don't know. If it is a miniseries, we'll find out when issue 6 or issue 12 comes out and there's no more issues. War of the Realms number 3. This is the interconnecting, international connecting cover. So, the hashtag danger is in here. We see the Sandman presents The Dreaming number 9. So, copy that gets set aside for customer. Here is the other cover. This would be cover A of Black Hammer 45. So we got A and B of Black Hammer. So cool. Both those covers are here. That's good. I see we've got the cover A of Fallen World. So we had cover B and now we have cover A. So this was cover B. So we got B and A of that series as well. Got Cosmic Ghost Rider. This is cover A. Cosmic Ghost Rider destroys Marvel history. It's a pretty cool cover there. Okay, Twisted, Haunted Hions. It's a really cool cover there. Nice creative team there. Got a few of those copies. This is cover B of Avatar. Here is hashtag danger from Ahoy. Issue number 1. Might be something people might want to check out. Mr. Scott is the one that ordered a copy of that, so thank him for me ordering some copies. This is the variant cover. I think this might be the puzzle piece cover on that. Here we've got the Frank Cho Harley Quinn number 61 cover. Look at Catwoman thought she was getting some catnip, and she sure did. Old Harley, you gotta watch her. Self-Made from Image. This is issue number, I guess number 6. I guess that's supposed to be number 6. And again, it's so nice that they put that at the bottom and not at the top. But luckily, I only have one copy I have to worry about selling. Terminator, issue number 4 of 4. The copy that gets set aside for a customer. Girl in the Bay, issue number 4 of 4. That gets set aside for a customer. Here we have cover F of Dragon's Blood. The blank cover, that's for a customer. Beasts of Burden, again, move that up there. Come on, Dark Horse, you're a smarter company than that. You've been doing this for a long time. Whoever is in charge of your covers now, you need to fire them. That is issue number 1 from Evan Dorkin and Joe Thompson. And let's pull some of these other ones out real quick, because this is about ready to run out. We have 3 minutes left. Marvel Action Spider-Man issue number 3 from IDW. Again, all ages book. You can give it to your, buy it for your nephews or buy it for your younger kids. Here's Elvira number 5, cover A. Joe Lensner. Gotta love the way this worm is just, the way it's just laying there. It's nice. Got some talent. Joe Lensner's a great talent. Deadpool number 12. Cover A. Cool Deadpool cover. We've got True Believers with the Ewoks. Marvel published a kids, all ages kids comics for the Ewoks. Believe it or not. That's back when Marvel was cool. Volume 3 of Amazing Spider-Man Lifetime Achievement. This is $15.99. That's pretty damn thin for $15.99. If you do like these videos, certainly subscribe. And when you do subscribe, be sure to smash that bell for notification. Here's the variant edition for War of the Realms, Strike Force, the Dark Elf Realm. Here is $6 Million Man, cover A, set aside for a customer. Here's Transformers, cover A. Make sure I set a copy of that aside for one of my customers. Barbarella Dejathoris, number 3, cover D. This is late. Here is the regular cover of Punisher number 11. And I've got to have more copies. I ordered more than 4 copies. I know I did. They've got to be here someplace. Here we've got Deathstroke number 43. That's the cover A on that. Make sure a copy of that gets set aside. Here we go. Spencer and Locke number 1. This is the cover A on Spencer and Locke. Again, give this a try. Here we've got Han Solo. I think this is called the Heroes variant. Age of Rebellion, Star Wars Age of Rebellion with Han Solo. Here we've got the cosplay cover for Red Sonja. Here we've got, oh look, here's the 1 in 100 art germ covers for You're the Villain 1. I'll know what these things will be priced up later. But here's the art germ covers. I've got 10 available. Again, if you like these videos, hit the subscribe and hit the bell for notification. Thanks for watching. Come back for the second volume. We'll be right back. Thanks.